So the nested interfaces is nothing but interface within the another interface. Okay, and we have to remember 2 points. One is so if it is interface declared inside another interface, it should be public. If it is declared inside a class, so there is no issue of modifier, so public, private, whatever. Okay, so nested interfaces are declared static implicitly. Okay, that is done by the compiler, so no issue with the user. So when comes to the syntax of nested interface, which is declared within the class, like this. Okay, so class name, in the class we have a interface keyword and interface name. So like that we can declare an interface within the class. And if it is declared within another interface, this is the syntax: interface name, interface name. Okay, so nested interface. So see the example here for this one. So interface printable, it having a method print, and it having another interface message printable. Okay, so in this we have a void message. So outer interface is a printable, in that we have a print method. Inner nested interface is nothing but message printable, it has a method message. Okay, and we'll see the example here. So interface showable, it consisting show method. Interface message, it consisting message method. Okay, and a class implements showable dot messages. See the difference here. Okay, if it is a normal interface, we just include only showable. If it is a nested interface means, so we have to specify the parent outer interface and as well as in nested interface, and they are separated with a dot operator. That means we are accessing the message interface, nested interface, with the help of outer interface. Those are connected with a dot operator. Okay, so public void message is nothing but this message method we are trying to implement. Okay, that is the one. After that, main method. So show, while creating an object, we are using the same syntax: showable dot message. That means we are creating this a reference variable to the message interface, and creating an object for the class. So we are creating an object for the class. That object is allocating to the reference variable of interface. So that is nothing but upcasting here. Okay, so by the message we can access the message. Okay, see here. This method is not implemented, that is actually user choice. Okay, so we are actually implementing showable dot message, not showable. So we are implementing this only, so that's why we are implementing this message. If we are implement showable, this show method should be implemented. Okay, so see the difference. If any class implemented any interface, all methods should be implemented. Here we are implementing message, not showable. Okay, we are using here for the reference only, we are not implementing showable, so that's why we are not implementing show method, but we are implementing message, so that's why we implement message method. So that is about nested interface. So for this nested interface, how the internal code looks like. Here the Java compiler internally creates the internal code generated by the Java compiler for the nested interface message is like this. Okay, so public static interface showable $symbol message. Okay, so message is the nested interface of showable, so those can be separated with a dollar. Okay, so the interface should be public static, and in that we have a public abstract message method. Okay, the internal code by the internally the code developed by the compiler looks like this. Okay, so can we define a class inside the interface? So till now what we see, interface implemented in nested in another interface, and those interface is actually implemented by the class. Now the thing is, can we define a class inside the here interface is nested in the class, interface is nested in the interface is implemented by the class. Those three cases we are seeing. Okay, but here the question is, can we define a class inside the interface? A class inside the interface. Yes, of course it is possible. Okay, we define a class inside the interface. Java compiler creates a static nested class. Okay, so we miss the concept of nested class. Simply class with another class. Okay, in the next videos we will discuss that. So this is the way you can create class within the interface also. That is possible in Java. Okay. So nested interface. Here in the previous example, interface within the another interface, we just saw the example, right? Here, so within the class A, this is an interface. Within the class, we are specifying the interface message. Okay, with a one method. So interface within the class. So test class implements a dot message. See here. So to access the message, we have to use the outer thing. It may be class or interface. So class dot this interface. So message method is implemented, main method. So like that we can create an object. It means we are creating a reference variable. For that we are allocating a object for this class. By that object, we are reference variable object, we are calling this method. Okay. So are you understand? Okay. So nested interface means it can be in interface or class. So this is an example for interface within the another interface, and this is an example for interface within the class. Okay. So here see the difference between the abstract class and interface. Okay, abstract class and interface. Why I am presenting differences for between these two is, so both are meant for abstraction. Abstraction means hiding, security, providing only necessary details for the user, hiding unnecessary details. For example, if you are trying to send a message, you know how to type a message, you know how to send a message, but how the message is typing, how the message is sending, what are the network issues, what are the functional code internally is developed, that you don't know. Okay, so by go with the real time example. Okay, well, when we go the restaurant, we just order the biryani or we just eat the biryani. Okay, we don't know what are the ingredients used over there, how the chef may cook the biryani. Okay, like that. Okay, so providing outlook or maybe necessary details to the user. Okay, it is a kind of a biryani. Okay, the cost of it, that's enough. Okay, so they eat and go away, but only the chef can know the internal functionality or preparation of either biryani, or maybe only the developer can know the internal development of the code for sending a message. Okay, so abstraction is nothing but providing necessary details to the user, not unnecessary details, simply hiding. Okay, so that abstraction can be provided in two ways. One is abstract class, the second one is the interface. With the abstract class, we can provide 0 to 100% of abstraction, which means it may be a 0%, it may be 100, 10%, 20%, 30%, or maybe 100%. Okay, there is a variation variation among the abstraction percentage, but in comes to the interface, it provides a 100% abstraction, full of security. Okay, so that's why we are presenting differences between those two, very important for the exam point of view also. So abstract class and interface are both used to achieve abstraction. So where we can declare abstract method. Abstract class and interface both can't be instantiated, means we cannot able to create an object for them. Okay, but there is many differences between abstract classes. Of course, yes, they are meant for abstraction. They both have abstract methods. Okay, but they have differences also. So those are nothing but this one. Okay, so by the abstract classes we can achieve 0 to 100% abstraction, whereas interfaces we can achieve 100% abstraction. Okay, so abstract class. Abstract can have both abstract and non-abstract methods. Abstract means without a body, non-abstract means with a body. Here these interfaces have only abstract methods. You saw so many examples, right? Have you find anywhere an interface with a method body? Okay, method with a body? No. But in abstract class that is possible. Abstract class doesn't support a multiple inheritance, but in interfaces it will support. Okay, just now we completed about a multiple inheritance possible with the interfaces. Okay, so from more than one parent, if a child can be derived, then that is called as a multiple inheritance. Not only for classes, for interfaces also it is possible. Abstract class can have final, non-final, static, non-static variables, but interface have only static and final variables, fields. Okay, abstract class can have static methods, main method and constructor, whereas interface can't have static methods, main method or constructor. Okay, see this, it is a class, it have a static method, main method, constructors too. Okay, all three it have, but interfaces only abstract methods exist, remaining all it won't exist. Okay, abstract class can provide the implementation of interface. Abstract class provide the implementation of interface. Interface can provide the implementation of abstract class. So vice versa it is not possible. The abstract keyword is used to create an abstract class, whereas interface is keyword is used to declare interface. Okay, so this is the way we can declare the abstract class. This is the way we can go with the example. Here we miss one keyword. Here we can miss a keyword abstract. Every abstract class should have a keyword abstract. Okay, any method is abstract in a class means that class should be abstract. Okay, so a method is an abstract without a body. If any class consisting in abstract method, the class should become abstract class. Abstract keyword should be there. Okay, for the interface, so that kind of thing is not there. It consisting only abstract methods, so no need of any keyword specification here. Okay, so we'll see the example for in the combining of abstract class as well as interface here. Also creating an interface that has 4 methods. Okay, so interface A creating 4 methods A, B, C, D. By default they are public and abstract. Okay, internally by default, and creating, this is an interface, and creating an abstract class that provides the implementation of one method of an interface. Okay, so interface methods are here, and this abstract class, abstract is a keyword, this abstract class implements one of the method C. C is a method implemented by the abstract class. This is an abstract class, this is an interface with the 4 methods, and one method C is implemented here. Okay, so now we can create a class that extends B. Okay, so inheritance also we are presenting. This is an interface, this is a class, abstract class. This abstract class are extended by another class. So there we are implementing remaining 3 methods. Here we completed C implementation, right? The remaining is A, B, D. Okay, so A, B, D, we implemented those. So interface all methods should be implemented by the classes. It may be abstract class or a normal class. So these 4 methods, one method is implemented in the abstract class, the remaining 3 methods implemented in the another class M, which extends the B class. Okay, now we can go with the accessing. So creating an object is happening here. So class testify, public static void main. So here interface, we are creating a reference variable. For that I am creating an object for the M class. Okay, so here I am creating a reference variable to the interface. For that I am assigning upcasting. This is nothing but upcasting. Okay, so but by that A object I am calling the methods A, B, C, D. Okay, so this is an output. Okay, what we did here, this is an interface, this is an abstract class, this is an inheritance. Okay, so this is an upcasting. So creating object and calling them. So all we combined here. So this is an example for the both interface as well as the abstract class. So see the point here. So abstract class can provide the implementation of interface. Okay, so in the example, this is an interface. And for the one of the interface method, abstract class provide implementation, that is possible, but the reverse is not possible. Why? Because of course yes, abstract class also consisting abstract methods, but the interface cannot provide any implementation, only it consisting abstract methods. Abstract method is nothing but without a method body. So like this we cannot specify code here. Okay, so this is not possible. Interface can provide the implementation of abstract class. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.